Here we are, gang. Happy Wednesday. It is 9:26. We have 4 minutes before market opens. Really hoping that today isn't a crazy barcoding day like yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely bananas for me. So today is going to be much better. So let's see. We are 3 minutes until market open here. Um, we've been on an uptrend though. Basically, since market close. Since market close yesterday, we've been on this real strong uptrend, just ripping up, ripping up, ripping up. We're starting to break that uptrend just a little bit at the moment. We've already broken it once before early morning here, but you see we just pop right back up there. We do have kind of a consolidation zone right here, that same thing we kind of dropped out of. But similarly, there was a secondary consolidation zone, and we're basically at the base of that consolidation zone right now. Session wise, we do have our Asian session low right here, and we have our London low, 731, 739. London high would be all the way back here at 827. They are quite close. I mean, both of them are quite close. So one of them is going to get swept. We're either going to sweep up and get London highs, or we're going to sweep down and get London lows. We'll see. My plan today is I have to battle some drawdown because of yesterday. So we're going to have to keep things just a little bit scaled down today. Hey, 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 buddy. How we doing today? Good to see you, man. Hopefully today isn't insane barcoding like yesterday. What a frustrating day, man. Such a frustrating day. So we're above VWAP, we're below EMAs. We still have a minute and 10 seconds left here. Oh man, I hate it when this. Oh, that's disappointing. This is my trend shift chart, and sometimes it loses its darn. It like loses the IP or whatever to it. Well, I guess we won't use that one today. So 30 seconds left. SPX has a little imbalance above, but it is sinking at the moment. It also has a little imbalance down here. VWAP is down here. Q's market's not open yet, so it's not showing me yet because I don't pay for it yet. We're right down at that pivot point on the 5 minute, right at 780s. All right, market is open and we are sinking like a rock. Came all the way down here to kiss VWAP. First candle of the day, though. Yesterday, we've tried to do a lot of momentum buys, and the momentum buys just did not work out. Hey, Charles, let's have a great day, buddy. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate you guys being here. So now we are below VWAP, below EMAs. Again, yesterday, too much barcoding, but then also too much momentum plays without setups. Shoo, but look at this. We are just ripping right down. Our London low is 730. I mean, there's no way we're not going to hit it now. As I said, hey, Greg, don't do momentum plays. And now it's like, well, shoot, man. Perfect time for a momentum play. Man, yeah, look at that. We just kissed that perfect. Man, everything is starting to just crush at the moment. If we continue down, hold on. I mean, SPX, maybe they're getting some support down here at these bodies. NQ has a huge gap to the downside right now. Nvidia has a gap to the downside. IWM gap to the downside. Still sinking, 707. Ooh. Man, so the momentum play. Now we are right at this bottom of the support though, so let's see if there's a bounce. Wow, that is just an insane sell-off though. 70 points right at open. 2 minutes, 70 points. Just boom. Hmm. 693.
Open all your packages.
I mean, maybe we can have a target here at these 1 hour bodies. 685. Well, sorry. Man, it's just literally moving too fast. That is insane. What a just a dump. Do you guys take that? Wow. That's insane. Man, and that's the junky thing about having a day like yesterday, you know? Had yesterday been today, we were all about the momentum plays yesterday. This would have been a monster. That would have been a monster play. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Completely different. So let's see. Let's see what kind of reaction we're going to get right now. Whoops, sorry. Hopefully we can come up, maybe kiss this EMA, um, and then see if it wants to continue south. But my target is what we already hit, that 686. I mean, that would have been it. The only, I mean, the next big target would be 623, I would say. 623 could definitely be in play. Still thinking about sinking. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That looks like a bear flag starting to play out. We basically just broke that low, too. Ooh, I want to jump in. Let's see. There's our overnight low. Yeah, let's try it. But is it going to pop up a little bit first? We got 40 seconds left on this candle. I got to be really tight with my drawdown today. Yesterday killed my drawdown. Yeah, very close to Asian Open. Everything else is looking like it's trying, but man, we're stalling out. All right, 5 more seconds. Let's see what this candle brings. Oof. I don't know. That's weird. It's just stalling now. I almost want to go short, targeting the low here, 629. But I'm not in love with it yet. Yeah, I think it's going to keep going, maybe. Let me see. Ooh, SPX is coming back up to fill its imbalance, though. Qs are starting to come back up. Qs almost filled their gap. Look at this. That was Q's gap down here. It almost came down and filled it. Now we're having a little bit of a pop back up. Same thing with SPX. NQ still looking real weak. Nvidia looking pretty weak. IWM ripping. Hmm. Let's see. I'm still short bias right now. 5 minute looks good. We're just really far away from the EMA on the 5 minute. Hmm. 9:36. So we have our 5 minute range now. Here's our 5 minute range. 671. 646. 671. Yeah, if we break 671, that would be a good sign. Yeah, that's looking good. What time is it? 5 seconds in. Let's see if this candle pops up just a little bit or not, or if it stays red. Hmm. Again, I just got to be careful with that drawdown today. We're below EMAs, we're below VWAP, so all that's looking good. I just don't like how strong SPX was looking. All right, we're gonna try one though. I'm gonna try to scale our sales this time. The bulk being down here. We'll take a couple off just to be safe again because we got that stupid drawdown that we're working with right now. Same thing. We'll kind of scale our stops here as well. Yep. And let's see. 71, 10 point, yeah. Maybe come back up to this EMA and then sink down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 4. Whoops. Come on, do something. So on all screens, SPX came all the way back up to the top of its 5 minute range. It came to meet that candle. So that's showing some. I mean, we have conflicting views. SPX is showing strength right now. IWM is showing strength. Q still showing some weakness. Nvidia still showing some weakness. We're kind of stalling out a little bit here, which I don't love. That's a very good wick, though. So we came up, touched the EMA. We're rejecting the EMA. Come on. Come on. I mean, that is a good wick. We just need we need some good volume. Our volume's drying up just a little bit. All right. Come on. Let's hit this target right here, 71. Still not ready. Yeah, baby. There's a cockroach in the house. All right, go get the cockroach vacuum. La cucaracha.
You get the content.
Oh no. Stinking cockroach. Man, good candle, good candle, good candle, but just doesn't want to stink and do it. Yeah, I'm getting nervous that it wants to pop up a little bit now. All right, let's take this one here. All right, we're popping down a little. We're going to bring some of these stops down here too, just to be a little bit safe.
But that dog get the cockroach.
All right, hold on, baby, hold on. We're trying to do some stuff. I mean, it's doing what we want it to do now, so we really want to see a good continuation. I'm going to keep trailing two of these stops tight. I'll keep the third one right at break even instead. That'll be our nice little runner. So again, keeping these guys tight, trying to battle that drawdown. All right, so we have one runner left. I'm going to keep it at break even, and honestly, we're just going to sit here. We're going to see what happens. We do have our EMA right here, so maybe they'll curl up to that EMA. But it looks like it wants to keep going. Actually, we're going to move this down. How many seconds left? We have 30 seconds left on this candle. As soon as this candle closes, we'll move our stop down to the top of this wick. Just 15 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, right now we're up 30 points. That's pretty darn good. 30 points is not bad. This is much better trading. All right. Oh, motherfucker. Sorry, dude. How frustrating is that? What a good screw. Oh, what a good trade so far, too. How frustrating. Rory, leave me alone for a sec, babe. No stinking way, guys. How friggin' frustrating. Now we're moving it down to the top of this candle. Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. That's insane. So I bought 5 up here. I took 1 out here. I took 2 out here. I was trailing them tight. I have 1 runner remaining. Buy-in was 680. We're up 40 points on it now. I can't believe that was the wrong screen, though. Sorry, guys. This would have been a great little video, too. A great little short to share later. Oh, no. We got 1 second left in this candle. Same thing. I'm going to move it to the top of... Well, honestly, it's early to move to the top of this one now, but that's all right. Not a bad stinking trade. That one's not bad. That last runner, 38 points. 38 points isn't bad. So we're up 148 on the day, but we're using, micros, using 5 micros. That's a hot mama, yo! Now that we didn't see it, I'll say it's fake, dude, right? Oh, son of a gun. But yeah, man, we ran out of coffee cups today. We're using the wafties. Damn it, that is so sorry for swearing so much, guys. Don't mean to do all that. But how stinking frustrating. Dang. So yeah, I punched in 5 here. My stop, I had, a stop here, 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 here. Um, had a sell at 10 points, then a sell at 20, and then just kept basically the last runner. Just kept following him down. But I keep saying it. I need to get more screens. Right now I have 4 screens total. I have SPX, IWM, Qs, NVIDIA all on one screen. I have my 5-minute, 1 hour on a different screen. I have the OBS streaming software, a 1-minute chart, and the chat on a new friggin' screen. And that's the screen that, yeah, it's too much. Baby, it's long gone by now. That cockroach gets to live. He gets to dig around in the pantry and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I mean, I know it's a lot of screens, but I literally need another one now just for the streaming part, because then I could have chat up, I could have streaming software up, and then I can see what screen I'm on every single time. But I do like having all these too. They're good parameters, Like SPX sunk all the way back down to the bottom of its 5-minute zone, which is also now going to be its 15-minute range as well. Use. I mean, sometimes it confuses you. Sometimes it's a good parameter. It just is what it is. And I mean, same thing. I love having the 1 hour too. I mean, look at that. We came right down to the bottom of this wick, so there might still be. I mean, we still got room to fall here, but this was our original trend line. Sorry, this is gonna look messy for a sec, but here's our original trend line from our all-time high of Wednesday. So coming down, 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 down. We did come down and kiss it actually yesterday. We're a heck of a lot higher above it this time, so I kind of doubt it. At least during today's session, but again, you never know. Rory, why are you such a broken record? Alright, guys. If I don't save this kid from this cockroach, he's not going to stop. Man, I'm disappointed that this screen, yeah, still isn't working. That's my trend shift screen. Here's the main cam. We don't do this one too often. Whew, look at that hair today. It is way too cold. I didn't want to take a shower. I didn't want to take a shower and get out of the cold. Oh, ooh, look at this, man. I'm just talking nonsense and we're sinking. Sorry. All right, so came down to 591. What the heck could that be? I'm trying to find a target for us. I mean, the next target on the 1 hour would be all the way down to these bodies at 510. Sorry, gang. One step before this kid just goes friggin' nuts. Look. Yeah. There we go. All right, we got rid of this thinking thing. There we go. Ugh, you gotta love Florida. Florida and cockroaches, hand in hand. Okay, so I don't know why the heck we sank there. I mean, I guess there's just no, we don't really have any resistance or anything to hold it up. We did have that pivot point. Here's our 15-minute range. So our price target's almost hit already. Our 50% price target would be 565. It definitely seems like it wants to hit it kind of sooner than later. Usually you want to wait for a retest and then let it come down. But it seems like it just wants to go 565, 584. We went to 572, so we almost hit it. Volume is really good right now. Nvidia is still going down. Q's, well, shoot, man, we missed that, but yeah, Q's filled their gap. Man, still looking real weak. What we try? So 575. I mean, that was kind of our so close to where our target would be now, though. So risk to reward isn't great, but it definitely seems like we just keep sinking, sinking, sinking. Hmm. Considering scaling into it. So we're gonna do a sell here, and then our buy would be that. Well, shoot. I mean, it's basically here though. It's 264 was gonna be our buy. Let's change that to 1 if we can do it real quick. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And protect it. Uh-oh. Yeah, we weren't fast enough. It came down to our target right there. Boom. Whoops. Shoot, that was one of the ones I should have been faster. And that's what I was kind of saying too, is our target was really, 564, which we hit 567. Hmm. Yeah, we should have been tighter with the stops on that too. So SPX 5 minute has this imbalance right here, and the top of the range is right here. Let's see what it does. Hmm. Man, I wasn't doing math either. I was just looking because this looks, tight, but when you look at the points, I mean, 68 to 50, that's almost a 100-point candle right there. So I was trying to scale in. I was going to do another two buys or sells up here, but yeah, that doesn't work when it's so wide. Work for Wall Street. I know, man. Fucking go from thing to 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 thing. But I mean, again, it's all good. It's all good data points. I just got to get personally better at watching it faster or responding to it faster. Look at that too. Those are bad stops. Real bad stops. They should have at least been at the top of this candle. But it is starting to push. Is it going to continue or not? Still pushing though, so I guess it was good that we got out, but we could have gotten out a little bit better. Well, and also we were, we were 40 bucks in profit for a sec there as well. Still real healthy trend down though. VWAP is down, EMA is curling down. It hasn't kissed the 21 yet though. It's only been bouncing off the 9. So we kind of did boom, boom. We're doing a smaller version or larger version of what we did here. That looks nice and cozy. Yeah, that's a great coat. We're going to get a continuation down. We need to break these candles, break these wicks, and then maybe on the 5 minute, we're slowly starting to form that bear flag. We're starting to break. How many seconds left of this candle? So our next price target would be 496 if it continues to break. But we got to get through 567 first. Which is definitely thinking about it. Let's see if we can get a little bit of retracement, but we might have a good entry here. I mean, it seems like this, bear flag playing out. Hey, morning, Miguel. We caught a little bit of it. We caught a little bit. We actually got a 40 pointer right here. Scaling down to micros today, though, to try to battle this drawdown. We were up 1100 on the MFFU. Now we are not. After yesterday's barcode. But we're thinking about getting back in. We did technically just break a new low. That's a pretty good wick. We got 20 seconds left in this candle. But as always, that would be such a big stop. I'm trying to get better at not throwing on trades with massive stops. And right now my stop would have to be at like 617. So 37-point stop is bananas. We can't do it. Let's see if we can find something better. Like hopefully, I don't know, 615? Can we get like a 615? No, that's too high. At least like a 600 retest maybe before it goes. But it seems like it just wants to go. But that's what we thought here. We jumped in here, whoop, and it went right back up on us. And basically same thing. We had this little wick finally break these two. Like what's kind of happening now. So that's when I entered. And then boom, it snuck right back up on me. So we will wait and see. So tempting though, right? Ugh, especially when you're just sitting here. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, we do have a new, that's a good thing to notice as well. We have a brand new 1 hour candle coming out in 1 minute. So it might behoove us. I like that word. Behoove us. To wait. Wait the minute, see what the 1 hour candle looks like. Look at that nice new sweater too. We got we got iguanas falling out of the trees here in Florida. Have you guys ever heard of that? Aren't you guys from Florida? When it gets to a cold snap like this, and I live in Orlando, so we don't have like, yeah, we don't have iguanas here. But hey, babies, that looks great. Wow, that's a cool sweatshirt. Whoa, it came with a toy.
And new socks. Show daddy new socks.
Whoa, you're like a brand new kid. But yeah, literally in like Miami, South Florida, with these cold snaps, the iguanas hide in the trees. They get so cold they can't like move fast enough, and they literally just start falling out of the
They
trees.
freeze.
Yeah, they freeze. Well, glad that we didn't just go short. We were gonna go short right down here, which was the same mistake I made here. LA, nice man. Damn, it's early for you. Well, not early, early, but early. So we're learning. We're slowly learning, right? 10 o'clock, new hour candle. We had gone short at 566. Yeah, our stop would have been up here and we'd be pissed. Which again, that's kind of what I was doing wrong yesterday, is I kept jumping on a lot of momentum plays instead of really looking for that good setup. This is the first time we've came up and kissed the pin. But again, looking at everything, I mean, woo, that's a gorgeous looking bear flag on SPX, right? Q's is starting to curl up a nice little bear flag. And then NQ as well. So maybe we're going to come up to this pivot point, 627. And then maybe we can jump in a nice short. But again, not blindly doing it. Let's wait for a little bit of confirmation. So I guess we kind of wanted to almost punch through a little bit, break 581 again, and then you jump in short. for a 496. It's not a terrible thesis. We got VWAP up here. We're below the EMAs. Getting kind of a W. So we did kiss our. Man, I really wish my 1 minute trend shift chart would work. Still not working. So we did just kiss our um pivot line. My God. Words sometimes, right? So we did just kiss our pivot line. We almost kissed our the bottom of our 15-minute range there. So we do have the excuse now to continue lower. But 582, 582. I mean, yeah, we'd really want to see it, and it just is so tight. We'd really want to see it break 582. But then once it breaks 582, the move is tight and quick if it's a fake out. But we're working on patience today. So my wife was blown away by how cold the water is in California. She had no idea. I was like, didn't you notice in all the movies and stuff like that? They're always wearing, like, all the surfers and everybody's wearing wetsuits and stuff. So EMA is curled up a little bit, but they're starting to kind of curl back down. Super cold. Yeah, man. 10 o'clock. I definitely can't go past like 11:30 today. Man, that's just when all bad things happen. Which stinks too, because we had a ripper of a day yesterday too, right? From basically 12 on, it just kept chugging, chugging, chugging up. But with all that barcoding yesterday, yeah, well, it came down a little bit, and then boom, boop, 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 boop. Here's our fresh 1 hour. So it bodied right at the same as the previous 1 hour. Curling up just a little now. 5 minutes still not doing too much. Hitting VWAP. Yeah, I could see it because that would put us kind of in the that would put us in like kind of the middle of our range, and that would be a really good rejection point, you know? Like if we could come up here, 686, VWAP at the moment is like 705, so it might keep pulling VWAP down. But again, just looking real bear flaggy. Look at same thing. Man, almost tempted to try a little short here. I mean, this is what I said. This is when we were down here. I was like, this would be a better short spot. Maybe we'll try two. Target the bottoms here. See if we can't get it to sink. 25. Bigger stop. Not quite ready. We still have uptrend. Ooh. So just a little bit. And stopped out. Huh. Yeah, I mean, we have a slight uptrend now, but still, it's overall bearish, though. It's going to come down. Maybe it is going to come up to VWAP first, or come up to the 699s, but I mean, same thing. SPX is kind of, I don't know. Definitely looks like a bear flag to me, and that's almost your confirmation wick breaking this guy. Maybe we were just a little bit early. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, I mean, now we're getting a little bull flag within our overall bear flag. Yeah, I guess she just wants to keep pushing. If we can break these candles, 659, 659, then 695 would be next. Still, now we're going long into VWAP when the EMAs are curling down. Still trying to push. Man, the push is real. $6.59. Basically, if we break 660, we're invalidating our bear flag. Right here. And we do have a little imbalance up here at 670. So let's see. Is it going up? Is it going down? Just a slow melt up now, huh? Boom, 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 boom. I guess I'd almost like to see a little bit of a trap if we could. Maybe like a quick red down to then continue up. Which would be hard because that would probably almost trap me too. Because again, I'm thinking bearish. I'm thinking bear flag. Which again, we almost invalidated, and then we'd have to break below here really for confirmation, 593. Testing the bottom side of orb. Starting to break a little, but again, this is what we were kind of talking about. Is this the kind of the fake out, the liquidity grab for it to go higher? Getting the bears kind of excited like me. This is getting me excited. I mean, kind of like this is what I was saying. If it broke this, then I thought it was going to keep going down. But at the same time, this could just be look at this, bup, 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 and then we got kind of this red, bup, 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 kind of this red. So this might be our greenie. As long as we don't break 595. Which we're breaking now. So is this our bear flag playing out? How many seconds left of this candle? 20 seconds left to this candle. I mean, this would kind of be it. It'd either a strong pop up now to trap the bears, and then we're continuing up, or the bear flag's going to start playing out. We're going to start flushing potentially to that 493. Still pushing, still pushing. "50 seconds on this candle." SPX looks like it wants to break a new low. "30 seconds left on this candle." Kind of undecisive, huh? And this is kind of what I wanted to break for us to continue down. Or, like I said, this would be the level that it would, get as many bears in as it can and then sneak right the heck back up. We're going to try down with a tight stop. It's a real tight stop, though. Well, tight stops aren't terrible, huh? Come on. It should break. It's going down now. Oh, it's just so indecisive still. Mm-mm. Not ready, maybe. Hmm. Man, these are just such big stops, so I hate that. Originally, I kept the stop tight. Now it's huge way the heck up here. That's just a big, big, big stop. I mean, we are kind of going in the right direction. I could see us sneaking back up to EMAs, though, to get a little bit more juice to go down. Mm-mm. Stopped out on one. Short from 627. Nice, dude. 627. 627. Nice. Hmm. Man, right at the bottom of that zone, we just couldn't get it. Even though SPX just made a new low. SPX made a new low. Why the heck can't we make a new low? Hmm. Come on, do something. And we're below both these EMAs, so that's a good sign. We're below VWAP, so that's a good sign. What I don't like is that we didn't go. I feel like we should have went. Literally, man. I mean, look at this. SPX just made a new low. But now they're starting to get a green candle. Watch this green candle push back up here, and then it's going to push us back up as well. Finicky, finicky, finicky. $564. 564 was that original 50% or price target. So that could at least still be our target, but really, I mean, 496, 100 points from now, um, should also be our target. Finally back to break even on it. Got stopped out on one. My other stop was a lot higher up, which that's a friggin' massive stop. That's too big of a stop. Originally, I had both of my stops kind of right here, right at the top of the wick, because I was hoping this would just be a quick momentum play. Hey, Sod. Good, buddy. How we doing today? Good to see you, man. Scaled down today, man. Scaled down. We got barcoded. We got chewed up a little bit today, or yesterday, I should say. So, trying to strengthen the mental again, scaling down a little bit, battling drawdown a little bit here. Man, overall market still looks like it just wants to go, but this is just taking forever. Looking bearish. I know it, man. It's looking real bearish. I I'm kind of surprised it hasn't gone yet. That's the only thing that's making me think it's not bearish is that it's looking so bearish but hasn't gone. So is it trapping everybody? That's the question. Are we all getting trapped? This is finally starting to sink a little bit. Gonna move the stop to the top of these wicks now, just because it's been whoa too finicky. And look at that, my stop didn't take. Now it's gonna rocket ship up. Midday chop, yeah. Man, I mean, so we still have the trend down, but look at that. We broke and then just immediately popped back up. We broke to 75. Still didn't break to a low yet. These guys are looking weak, but same thing. I mean, boom, and then it came all the way up. Boom. Is it going to slowly grind all the way up again on us? Oh yeah, we're about to get stopped out. Darn it, man. I tried to get that. I tried to snag that stop when we were down here. We were up, 10 points on it. Would have been better than getting stay out. No, baby. I gotta try to concentrate, please. This is a good wick at least. A little indecisive, but yeah, but I think we're gonna slowly grind back up again. Just not ready. Just not ready yet. How many seconds left of this candle? 50 seconds, 45 seconds. Man, just looking so bearish. But then we get in, it's starting to do the same kind of barcodey bullshit that it did yesterday. We're just getting these weird, massive swings here. Huh. I guess I'll move this target just in case we get another quick little dipper, and then we can always re-enter it. Teasing like crazy, right, man? Shoot. And now this is a slight, these three candles here have had a slight uptrend, so is this going to be the wick that comes and takes me? Everything else is still looking real weak. Start thinking about moving this stop down. I just don't know. I don't know if it's ready yet. It's just stalling out. It's getting weird, not to say strength, but kind of weird strength. See if this drops back down to this low or not. But yeah, I don't really want to have it go much higher than that. Yep. Probably gonna get wicked right here because this has been slowly just uptrending here. So this should pop this one. Yes, sir. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there was a couple points that we were in profit by just a little bit, but look at this consolidation period again. Yeah. Still, man, look at that. Just so stinking weak. So weak, so weak, so weak, so weak. But yeah, it's that's frustrating. It's just like yesterday now. It's starting to get just like yesterday. Bing, 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 bing. So I guess we should be smart and wait until it really breaks, which you would have thought that that was a break, but just didn't do it. SPX is starting to go now. Don't, yeah, literally, it's gonna do something, man. Just boom. SPX is dumping, so I still think, ugh, you gotta think shorts are in play. But here I'd go, like I would be entering basically where I entered there and then got friggin' stopped out. Don't want to do that again. Look at how tiny this 1 hour is. 30 minutes into this thing. Look at how tight that is. That's a tight little candle right there. 594. Yeah, I mean, this is because this is the body of the previous candle too. That's just some big resistance. We did have a nice top wick already. SPX is still breaking. Just getting real boring. 10:30. Giant W. Still maybe a giant W. That's basically kind of loosely what yesterday did. Came down here and then just started skyrocketing. Yeah, came down and then boom, and ripped up, ripped back down. Huh. And there it goes, poking its head again. Huh. Again, though, kind of tough. Tough to do anything. This should be a okay. Short for a dip back down, maybe? But still, everything's starting to get a little bit of strength now. Watch this guy pop up. Starting to push. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. Got a push here, crash down there. Oops. 20 seconds left in this candle. So we gotta see, was this scaring people out of their short? That's a pretty crazy wick. 3 seconds left. Very crazy wick. But now we're starting to push again. Broke that candle. Hmm. Still a whole heck of a lot of bear flags. We're going to test it with just one. See if it'll sink back down to the bottom of this range here. Or is it ready to go up? Ready to go up instead? Maybe. Man, these wicks are crazy looking. Just big giant wicks. I mean, again, it's just that stupid barcoding stuff as yesterday. Just gonna end up getting me all frustrated. Come on, drop all the way down. You stinking thing. I'm gonna try to battle this barcoding with, fuck you, come on. Will this thing actually hold for once? Barcoding mess. What a mess. What a mess today. Just like yesterday. I mean, I think we have a lot of news tomorrow, right? A lot of news tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow will give us a nice trend instead. Caught a good one right here. Caught a good 40 pointer right here. But boom, boom, boom. Then it's just been consolidating ever since 9:46. My God, look at that. All the moves were within the first 15 minutes was all the excitement. I mean, it's still a 60-point range. Still get 60 points out of it, but it's not too exciting. And it's just choppy. Look at that. I mean, even trying to hold it, 21, 94, 30-point candles, just like yesterday. So you got to be on the right side of that candle when you enter so that you're not screwed up in drawdown right away. Dude, kind of me too, Miguel. I was literally thinking that right when you were saying it. I was like, man, it really looks like we're slowly uptrending and everything else. It kind of does seem like it wants to at least pop back up, even if it's to go down further. It seems like it wants to pop up first before we go down, is what I'm kind of thinking. I didn't love these wicks kind of coming down, but I mean, here's our loose trend line, which is technically though, I mean, that's our bear flag trend line, right? Boom. That's our bear flag trend line. So it could be our bear flag plays out, and it might start going quick once it does. Like, look at this. SPX bear flag starting to play out. Yeah. Yeah, same thing since Monday. We drop, consolidate, then boom. So, heck yeah. I could see that too. I could see that just being again into a big old bear trap. We're just going to drop down to kind of this consolidation zone. Well, bottom wick consolidation zone and then pop up. SPX is falling quick though. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, SPX broke a new low. It's still going down. We just broke a new low here. Are we going to keep going down now? We're at the 60s. I mean, now the target would be, yeah, the 494. Seems like it's still sinking. SPX still sinking. We're going to try 1 at the very least, and we might add into this if it keeps sinking. 494. So 500s. Let's follow the stop down because we keep... Come on, let's keep going. Oh yeah, good sink, good sink. Gonna add 1 to it, and then put both the stops here at, well, 1 kind of at break even. They're both in profit. Well, in profit because of the first one. Alright, that's alright. We got stopped out in profit for both of them, even with the double down. Yeah, 27, 12. Finally, right? Finally, a little push down. But where did we stop? We stopped at 531. Why did we stop at 531? All right, well, it's right at the bottom of this. That wick is kind of close to the bottom of this consolidation zone here. But since we broke, I have to imagine we're gonna hit our secondary target, that 496. All right, below VWAP, below EMAs. IWM still sinking. SPX still... Well, real good wick on that. A real strong wick back up. So we got to keep an eye on that. 66. Let's see. 75. 15-point stop. This could be another easy one for a continuation down. With our stop right here. Let's see if we have some momentum. Get a little momentum down, please. Getting some strength, though. Man, every time I try momentum play, my momentum plays just do not work. My setup plays work. My momentum plays, boom, do not work. But that's why we scaled down a little bit today, too, because we just got to, after yesterday's barcode, we got to reset. We got to recalibrate a little bit. Getting strong wicks everywhere. Strong wick back up, strong wick back up. And back into our consolidation box. That's crazy, right? Look at that. Are we going to break this line now? Shoo! Yeah, man. Whipped and hit price target. Or wicked, probably. Wicked, right? Wicked and hit price target. You gotta love it. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the, barcoding bullshit, unfortunately. Just been barcoding days. Like, look at this. This is a long time for an hour. We've been kind of battling for an hour, right? And you're battling your mental, you're battling everything because you're like, okay, it's definitely going to go up now. It's definitely going to go down now. It's definitely going to go up now. It's definitely going to go down now. I mean, this one we broke, we caught it a little bit. But even then, it should have kept going. Instead, look at this. Boop. Right back up. That's the kind of barcoding nonsense we don't like. know if there's kind of like a nice little. This upper trend line here. Let's go for view up. Yeah, man. It could. I mean, that wick is real good. All right, I'll try one with you. Just a little micro, anyways. Let's put it on and see what the heck happens. Stop would be, yeah, I guess like here. You'd like it to be a little bit higher, but to give it some room. Yeah, I mean, really, if it breaks through a VWAP and breaks through these two candles, then I guess that would be safe to say that's invalidated. Mm. But it's so close already. Really, what we want to see is kind of what we saw here. We want to see a couple real strong, good pushes now. Push, 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 push. And this is always crazy to see, too. We only have 17 minutes left of this 1 hour. And look at where it is. That's crazy. Just no body at all. Teeny tiny little body. So that's probably a good parameter to kind of honestly not trade. If there's no body on the 1 hour, then that's showing a lot of uncertainty in the market. We have no idea what direction it's going, right? Yeah. And trend is our friend, right? Trend is going down. We're underneath VWAP. We're underneath EMAs. I guess we shouldn't try to be chasing longs. But even then, even if it's to go down, you'd think it'd come back up to the top of this consolidation box here. Just to kind of mess with everybody's head a little. Uncertainty, uncertainty, uncertainty. Can we get a push? Can we get a push? Right in the middle of our consolidation zone. Is that the best we can get? Is $8 out of it? Come on. How many seconds left on this candle? Still 30 seconds. Want to at least go to the top of that consolidation box, but that's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little guy. I kind of started to not love it. 10 points. Meh. I kind of want it to break above this. And look at that. I mean, just kind of bunking our head on this trend line. Not that it's a strong one or anything. I mean, it's only since 9:33, but it seems to be holding true so far. Not to fade you, Miguel, but I'm almost thinking now. I mean, we might have another strong push down even. Yeah, it's a hard one, man. I mean, I don't want to shake you from your position either, obviously, because I am not an expert. Entertainment purposes only. But just trend is your friend always. Now, do keep in mind, 1050. We usually get some good volume at 1050. That's only 2.5 minutes away. We're getting close. Come here, you. Come here, you big bear. Ugh. Come here. Oh, come say hi to the peoples. Look at you. Look at you. You got such a big head. You're supposed to be 30 pounds. You're only supposed to be 35 pounds. Why are you so big? Big friggin' bear. Yeah, he's a good pup, man. But he's obsessed with the water. We live on 3 acres, we're on the lake and everything. The second he gets outside, he's just blasting into the lake. And we have gators, obviously. It's Orlando, We got gators, water moccasins, all that fun stuff. I'm like, get out the water, man. But he blasts in so hard, it probably scares everything away, anyways. You stinky water pup. So this is what we do on barcode days. We play with puppies. We have some juicy targets to the downside, which I hope we don't go there. I want consolidation, then rip to the upside. I agree with you, man. Honestly, you can't say it any better than that. We've been consolidating for an entire hour here. We've had one blip above our consolidation zone. That was a fake out. We came back to consolidation zone. We had one blip below consolidation zone. That was a fake out. Back to consolidation zone. So, you know, just one of those days. Now again, tomorrow is what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's CPI? Is tomorrow CPI? Anybody new? Anybody new? Yeah, CPI is tomorrow, 8:30, and jobless claims 8:30. So that'll help give us something. I honestly don't play news. I've tried to play news a couple different times, and it's just always a mixed bag. Sometimes you kill it, sometimes it kills you. I even had one time too where, man, it moved so fast. I had like two stops below my buy, two stops above the buy, and then it did a weird thing where it dipped down, snagged one of the stops, then ripped back up, hit both of the buys, and then started ripping back down again. So it was like I lost 100 like on the dip. I made like 600 on the rip, and then lost another 300 on the dip back down for the one that got snagged before I could click it. And that was within, I don't know, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It was just like boom, 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 boom. And I didn't hit the gray button fast enough. So right at the bottom of, kind of this is our main consolidation zone. This is kind of our secondary consolidation zone. And I'd say we're right at the base of it now. So still not really getting too excited about anything. EMAs are drilling back down. So it's definitely showing weakness again. Is this going to lead to a quick pop up, or are we going to have a quick little drop down instead? Everything else is starting to curl down. Again, right at the bottom of this consolidation zone, though. I mean, we did it before, and then we came ripping right back up. Everything's still curling down, though. I think we're going to try one. Targeting right above the low. Stop would be up here. All right, there we go. We're starting to sink. We'll trail the stop just because it's been a barcodey bullshit day. And then look at that. Stop doesn't even take because it barcoded up too fast. We were up 20 points. No, 10 points. We were up 10 points and it barcoded too fast. So dumb. Seriously, so dumb. What a dumb day. Hate barcode days. There we go. Can we get it this time? Maybe, 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 maybe. Good sinker. Real good sinker. Boom. Get that guy out of there. Woo! That's a finally. I'm at least happy about that trade. Not a monetarily big one, but 20 points, 25 points. That's not bad. That's not bad for a quick sinker. Man, if only that was a mini. 1150 or 1053. Yeah. But at the same time, minis also would have screwed me up on a couple of these. You know, 370 loss. But my first trade of the day, that would have been a monster. I mean, that would have I don't know, I made like 150 on it or something like that. So that would have been like a $1,500 trade. That would have been good. That would have been ridiculous. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, we got one. We got one. So, switching back to all screens. I mean, SPX's tail came all the way down here, but, you know, take note as well. It came down and then whoop, went right back up. Same thing with Q's. It seems like we have a lot more. Seems like it feels a lot heavier this time. This was like a really quick whip and then quick whip up. This feels a lot heavier, so we might actually be able to break this time. Hey. Little Chihuahua, she does not like this giant black bear. Meg, you calm down over there. All right, so is this going to be a nice, pretty bear flag for us? Or is it another friggin' fake out? Sure looks like a pretty bear flag. Well, sure looked like a pretty bear flag. But, barcoding bougie. Wild, 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 wild. So we have like, this is our main consolidation box. Again, popped above it once, popped below it once. Then we have our secondary consolidation box, and that goes to about here. This line here. Now we're forming a frustratingly third consolidation box, which is right in this stupid little zone. It's like Inception. We got a consolidation box and a consolidation box and a consolidation box. Man, and again, look at how ugly this is. What an ugly 5 minute. I mean, it's if you had caught this, that would have been a great downtrend. But even then, you're sweating. You're sweating when it comes back up. You're like, "Ooh, I'm a genius." Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Ooh, I'm a genius. Ooh, crazy, 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 crazy. Do 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 do. Hmm. Yeah, look at that. Popping back up now. So now we're into our secondary consolidation box. Welcome, new travelers. Let's see if we can make it up to our main consolidation box. Wild. Everybody's still just showing the same. I would consider it weakness. It's weak, but it's such a weak. It's a slow week. Man, look at that. It starts forming a bear flag to invalidate it, just to sink right afterwards. So what did that even do? It came up, it didn't even hit the 45, it just broke through two EMAs to then come down? Weird. Weird. Ah, yo. Classical pop. Then to just barcode again. So look at this, 35 to 67. Again, these are 30-point candles. 30-point candles with no continuation. Just a lot of barcoding. A lot of frustration. We have 5 seconds left on this 1 hour, though. Let's see what this new 1 hour gives us. All right, well, just based on generalities, we have a teeny tiny wick right now. You'd think it's going to push down, at least to test. Well, I don't know. It also has a teeny tiny wick above, too. So this body, these bodies both matched up pretty good. So at some point, you got to imagine this thing's going to push up at least to this body to form a better upper wick. But same is also true. It has such a small kind of down wick right now. Are we going to kind of come down, not break the new low, then push up to the body? Are we going to push up to the body, get that liquidity, and then rip down? That's what we need to see. I just messed up my trend line there a little. Ugly bear flag, kind of playing out. Pop back up, coming back down. It would kind of make more sense to go up first before going down. Unless we were going to go down to then continually go up for the rest of the afternoon. Kind of, I guess, like we did yesterday. Huh. Yeah, I mean, back. So again, consolidation zone 1, consolidation zone 2, consolidation zone 3. And we still have yet to break consolidation zone 3. Well, I learned my lesson from yesterday as well. I'm definitely cutting this thing off at like maybe 11:15, so maybe in 15 minutes, maybe in 30 minutes to 11:30, but especially with this type of barcoding action, it's hard to overcome. I'm trying to retrain. I had a really good day Thursday, Friday, and Monday, and then had a terrible day Tuesday. This is very much so like Tuesday's action. So I got to try to retrain my brain now to go from back from micros to minis. That's always a good thing, a good suggestion for you guys as well. If you ever have a day like you did yesterday, where you overtrade, if you end up making 50, 60, 70 trades in a day, back off again back to, you know, micros for a day or two. Calm yourself down. Try to slow down the trades again. So you can take maybe a 40 like this. You can take a $44 loss and you're not crying because if that was a mini, that would have been, 440 bucks, and then you're sweating a little bit. Or conversely, or alternately, whatever. 51 on this one. I felt a lot better at holding it a lot longer because it's a micro. So just again, trying to train that brain that, yeah, you can hold longer. It'll hit price targets and things like that. Just give it some time to play out. This thing's still respecting this trend line. Still respecting the down trend line. Hasn't broke though. We need it to break. And if it breaks, then our target could be, 497. That's our 100% price target from our board breakout. But yeah, just watching paint dry type day. What do you guys like to use? What are your indicators and stuff? Do you guys mostly use VWAP or EMAs or nothing? Do you guys have any other additional screens open? Wow, Bob, that looks really cool. Careful though, just careful. I don't want Jetty to hurt it. Is that a spaceship?
Yeah, but Buzz on the side.
What do you mean?
But that's where the wings are. I don't like it where the wings are.
Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Space shuttle. Pretty cool.
No, spaceship.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, spaceship. There you go with it. Correct.
That's not what a spaceship looks like.
It looks like a spaceship to me, and the astronauts always ride it in those. Ooh. Because that's where all the fuel is. If the base is where all the fuel is. There you go. You got space aliens in there.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, we're breaking. Are we actually gonna break a new low though? 531 is the new low. SPX is not breaking a new low yet, but everybody's dancing right at it. Dancing right at the new low, or right at the no. Dancing right at the daily low. Dancing right at the daily low. Dancing right at the daily low. And look at that. Barcode. Here you go, baby. I love you. 9 and 21 VWAP started 1451 on the win. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Hey, come on, guys. Meg! Stop. You grouchy old woman. A 13-year-old Chihuahua. Never heard anybody be so loud. Yeah, I mean, you guys are seeing everything I use, but I agree with this. Hey! Go away. Bark, 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 bark. And stuck in consolidation zone number 3. Meg, you're about to have to leave if you keep that up. I need to get a camera I can move around. We got this massive dog bed for our big dog, obviously, then a tiny dog bed for our tiny dog. Right now, the tiny dog is the Chihuahua. She's in the giant bed, and then screaming her little face off because the big dog's trying to get in there. So now he just got shunned to the little one. My next trade depends on your answer. No pressure. So 25,478 is yesterday's low. Are we going to hit it? 478. I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, don't. I think so. I don't know if we get all the way down to there, but it does seem like we want to come down to at least our 495 price target. We also have a pivot point at 490. Um, our massive, massive, massive trend line from Wednesday. Again, Wednesday's high. Sorry, it takes forever to get there, but basically from Wednesday's high would be. Oh, that's laughable. Yeah, that would be down here in the 400s almost. So definitely don't think we're hitting that today. Um, man, I don't know. Honestly, it's super hard. If it was just a normal day and we weren't barcoding so much, I mean, it's the same thing that we did yesterday. Look at the size of all these wicks on this 5 minute. Huge wicks, huge wicks, huge wicks, huge wicks. So we've had consolidation zone like we talked about our first one, our second one, we're down to the third one. So it might just, we pop down here, we consolidate for a while, pop down here, consolidate for a while, maybe continue. But it's just weird that we're not having a big kaboom. And don't forget, we have CPI tomorrow at 8:30, so that could dictate the market as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, me personally, I know. Man up and give a solid answer. Ask ChatGTP if I like. I love it, man. It's still an I don't know. Like, all right, so if you asked me up here, hold on, wrong screen. If you asked me up here at this consolidation zone, if we were going to keep sinking, I would say, absolutely. I hated that it took us so long to finally do what it's doing. This is the first time it's broken a new low. Don't get red, just give an answer. Yeah. That's a big target though, man. I mean, we're sinking right now. We're at 515. Target 478 at this point. Yeah, it seems like it wants to. I mean, at the very least, again, going to 494, maybe pivot point at 490, 477. I don't know. That's it. At the end of the day, honestly, your guess is as good as mine. 452. Wow. I mean, I see what you're looking at. You're looking at the 1 hours, right? So 478, and then here's your 452. We've had some huge, massive red candles to get us down here. Boom, boom, boom. Giant M. Boom, boom, boom. But again, look at this. So this is kind of like resistance point, resistance point, resistance point. So this could be a bounce. This could be a perfect place for us to bounce as well. We're right at the 500, so it's a nice even number. And then don't forget, we also have our gap fill, 228. Again, laughable, but that would be like CPI if CPI helps push us. The thing that's crazy is we never took out London highs. We just instantly started sinking, sinking, sinking. 502 now. I mean, hopefully you took the trade. Did you take the trade? Wicks do damage, body tells the story. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 100%. So I would say if we come up and reject off of 568, then my answer is yes. Then my answer is yes. If we come up here, reject, then I think that we have the right momentum and stuff like that to keep sinking. I mean, SPX already blasted by its 576 was the entry. Dang, dude, nice. I mean, again, never listen to me, but I would have my stop at like 524 right now. But even then, you're probably guaranteed to get stopped out there because it might come back up to this EMA. I mean, really, you just don't want it to go above 543 at this point. But, I mean, again, every time we've had a move down, we've just popped right back into that consolidation. So, is this time are we actually going to sink or are we going to pop back into our consolidation zone? 497, we broke 500s. I mean, shoot, that was that's kind of the target I was talking about just 2 minutes ago. 488 would be our pivot. Consolidating, consolidating. This might give us just a temporary little push up too. It's just we have these huge imbalances right now in SPX. So that might push us up to like the EMA and then it'll continue. Break even, nice, man. Yeah, free trades are good trades. I mean that's you have a strong, trading mentality already. Yeah, but again, man, free trade, free trade. Don't sweat it. Free trade. I mean, hopefully it doesn't break this, but it's just. Oh, so you got 2 points to look at too. What was your entry again? 576. 576. Damn. I mean, that's a really good entry. Man, you're holding that well. Yeah, I mean it's at our secondary consolidation zone, so maybe it'll pop up to here, but you don't want to. Here's our downtrend once again. Hopefully it doesn't break the downtrend. If it does, maybe it'll bump its head on the 45. Yep. SPX took out its first imbalance. So kind of going for the second one, kind of going for that EMA like we mentioned. Let's see. Oh. See if we can get some type of a setup to show us we're going to go down. I mean, we're definitely in the right direction, you know, underneath EMA, underneath VWAP. Ooh. I mean, this is looking a little bit better. The 5-minute came up and touched this EMA almost. Bodies are lining up. So, might start going back down soon. Broke the previous two candles, didn't break the high. That's a good sign. 40 seconds left on this candle. $30 seconds left. Ooh, starting to like it though. We'll try a little guy. Try a little guy here. Five is looking all right. But this is starting to look like a bull flag now, unfortunately. Bull flag and an overall downtrend. That's a real good wick for it to keep going down, though. Ooh, 40 seconds left on this candle, though. If this candle can keep pushing down, sorry. Might have been a little early on this. Yeah, again, man, the momentum trades. I gotta stay away from momentum trades and stick with, you know, like patterns. Because this definitely looks a lot more like a bull flag. Not that I would necessarily want to go long, though, because we're underneath VWAP, underneath EMAs. But this just might, you know, give it a little bit more steam to go up to 68 now, for example. Yeah, stopped out there. Little bull flag playing out. Hmm. I still think it wants to go down, but we just have to time it a little bit better or have a much larger stop. I mean, that was already a big stop. That was a 20-point stop. But yeah, this almost seems like it wants to go up temporarily. Looking weak. Huh. But strong at the same time, huh? Man, so this is a hard one right now. So thesis time, right? I actually do think temporarily we're going up. I mean, so on the 1 minute, hold on, let's do it like this. So on the 1 minute, this is showing strength. 1 minute is showing strength. It shows like we might go up. But then on the 5 minutes, we've already kind of gone up, and most of the body has been down here, body been down here. So if we're to go up, look at that wick, that wick, that wick, they're kind of close to each other. I think that we'd go down a little bit first, but it might not be a big down anymore. It might be a down to then have this thing finally reverse, and now we are starting to go up. So then based on that, what the hell do you do? Trend is down. So take the short to get to the bottom of this body, even though we're starting to show a little strength. That is the thesis. I mean, we're just in consolidation. Consolidation box number 3 once again. First one, second one, here's the third one. A tight little box. Five-minute candle got engulfed to the upside. Yep. But I mean, it's the same thing that we've talked about, though. It's just also don't forget. Look at how much we're barcoding. So there's still a good chance that this 5 minute is going to come back down at least to these bodies if we're going to go up. Did you just make that?
I did.
Oh, it's like a printout. Oh wow, that looks really nice. Man, for somebody, because he just brought in something that he like drew or whatever. I thought you like colored and drew that. Like damn, looks really nice.
As long as you press it.
What? No, it's still nice. It's got some good mushrooms on there. Five-minute green candle has no wick to the downside. Yep. And we did just hit the 5-minute EMA. That's the 9. Also a good sign. 5-minute, new 5-minute candle just opened up. So this will be your deciding candle right here. Is it gonna wick a little above, or is it just gonna start dropping? Still, man, you had a phenomenal entry. You don't have to sweat it with that phenomenal entry. Let's see, 11:25. We've gone basically nowhere. Gonna give it a couple more minutes for me. I would like to do one more trade, but then that'll be basically it. Win or lose. We'll try to do one more. Dang, remember yesterday too, right before that pop-up, I mentioned that really ugly Head and Shoulders that had an Earthworm Jim head. Watch that happen again. Just a tiny little Earthworm Jim head. Right in the middle of the consolidation box. Basically no man's land. EMAs are hugging and kissing here. Come on, when are we going to get that bottom wick? We need that bottom wick for Charles. A lot of wicks up here. fighting it. Got 5 seconds left on this candle. We're just pushing real good though. Maybe the top of this range to bump its head. SPX 5 minute candle just popped above its previous one. I'm cooked. I don't know, man. Just again, barcodey day. This could just be fake out again. I wouldn't get too nervous yet. Though honestly, if it comes down to the bottom of this consolidation zone, I might start moving my stops down. Where do you have your stop at? I mean, probably break even, right? Or get like $5, $5 a profit. EMA is curling up a little. Still pushing though. Wow. John, there you go. Sold one just to feel some sort of comfort. Dude, you got to, man. That is the one thing I do like about trading micros is usually if you put on 5 or something like that, you can have a really nice scale of stops, but then price targets as well. You can keep some stops maybe a little bit higher up and then alternatively keep some price targets a lot lower. Did you snag something on that, John? You get a good one? Here's all screens again, starting to curl up just a little. Pushing, man, pushing. Now remember I said a good place for a short entry would be if we'd rejected 25,600. Or even if it comes up to 613. So that might be a good thing to watch as well. If we come up to 608 kind of and reject, then shorts still, could be in play. We did technically break that down trend line now. Done with shorts. Ah, they got you out. Yeah. I don't know though. It's always hard to be done with shorts when we're below the VWAP. Still pushing, still pushing, still pushing. Basically right in the middle of this consolidation box now. Patrick got beat up in the market today and finished early. No way. Man, the crazy thing with Patrick though is even when he gets beat up, he'll still show green somehow. He'll see 6 losing trades in a row, and then he'll get pissed and be like, "All right, well, I made $2,000 on the day. I guess I'm walking away." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" That was actually one of my very frustrating days there, because again, I was early at trading. So one of the days, it was like maybe my 3rd or 4th day in or something like that. I go, you know what, today, I'm just gonna follow Patrick perfectly. And that day, he made 6 trades, and I followed every entry and every exit perfectly. And I think I lost like $650 or something like that. And then at the end of it, he's like, all right, I'm up 3,000 on the day. And I'm like, wait, what? I took the 6 trades you took. So he does take a lot of trades off camera as well. He'll put a lot of big ones on camera. But then if he thinks it's a little bit too risky to show and stuff like that, then he'll put like the smaller guys off camera and just squeak out a couple of them to help fluff it real quick too. But then the other really good trick, and I just don't have a slush of accounts to shift through is or cycle through. He's always cycling through accounts as well. If he has one big red, he'll just cycle out of that account and start trading from a next account. Man, still pushing this thing. Look at this. Here's what we were talking about. A good short might be at the 600s or something, but now we really want confirmation. We want something to kind of happen. Reject off the 6s and drop, huh? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rule of 7s, It's kind of a FOMO entry here. Not a FOMO entry, but just kind of like a, let's see if it works out type thing. Which may or may not, because we're strongly trending up. Purely this is just because, like a half an hour ago, I was saying, hey, a good short is if it comes back up to the 600s. Came back up to the 600s, so we're just trying to stick to our original thesis, though admittedly everything's looking very strong. Everything's looking real strong. But we'll see. Can it come back down to our little consolidation box here? And again, we're just doing one micro to kind of finish off the day here. Might bounce at EMA, so we're going to bring the stop down. Oh, it wicked down, but it didn't take it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Look at that. So that's how we're going to end our day today. Not, again, monetarily, not great, but after yesterday's barcoding, we're trying to retrain our brain to hold our winners a little bit longer. Like that's a 17 point. That's not bad. Hey, Kelly, what's up? How we doing today? We are doing good. Unfortunately, I was literally just about to log off. It's 11:35 here. I try to stick to 9:30 to 11:30. The last 2 days, Monday, I had kind of a down day. We were only up like 160 on Monday. And I went to like 12. And then yesterday I went till, I don't even know what time, like 1 or 1:30, completely on tilt. Kind of destroyed the account. Didn't blow it up, but it was pretty close. So we're up 1,100 on that account. We're not up 1,100 on that anymore. We just have a little sniff of drawdown left, basically. So scale down to micros. Trying to get the confidence up after yesterday. I'd say we had a much better day today. But we'll bring that into tomorrow. We'll start scaling up a little bit more. And then we'll keep rocking and rolling. Not bad. Finished before they open. Shut it down early. Kind of glad I did looking at the charts. I know it, dude. Look at this. Look at that. Hold on. Look at this 5-minute. I mean, just like yesterday, crazy barcoding wicks. Boom, 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 boom. I guess on the 5-minute, it looks a little bit better, but it's still so wicky. Like, there's just not a really good, hey, this was a good continuation, right? And these are big, like 50 point wicks. And then same thing, you break down to the 1-minute here. And then it's just real barcodey on the 1-minute. So try to stick to maybe 5 to 7 trades a day. We definitely over traded today a little bit, but much better than yesterday. But gang, I think that's it for me. We're gonna walk away happy. It's 11:30 here, and we'll see you guys again bright and early 9:30 tomorrow. We'll keep killing it, and we'll see where this journey takes us. I appreciate you guys.